This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Okay, I've got one serious question for y'all. Why didn't anyone tell me my ass was so big? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we were dealing with the Uncharted Territories Geth Incursions mission, and we'd done 4 of them. However, we found out that wasn't everything. There's one more place to go, so it's time for us to take it to them. I mean, it won't defeat all the Geth. It'll defeat some of them, but we won't do that just yet. There's a couple of things that'll happen if you beat so many Uncharted missions, well, major Uncharted missions, and this doesn't count like gathering minerals and stuff like that, but stuff that actually deals with either helping the Alliance or distress beacons or something like that. That's considered a major mission. There's a if you do, I think it's like 3 of them. You either do a major story planet or you do 3 of those missions will unlock extra dialogue with some of your characters. Unfortunately, Kaiden, since I'm not FemShep, will not have any unique dialogue, except he has a little bit of conversation after major story planets, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, so unless you're FemShep, he's pretty much just, which is weird because if you're like, hold on, I just need to make a backup save really quick. Do I want to use? I think I can use. I have to remember which ones I'm saving for later, so for other purposes. So like even if you're playing FemShep, Ashley will still talk to you about like her thoughts on things and stuff like that after a while. But Kaiden just kind of just sitting there like a lump on a log. I don't know why that they decided to do that for his character, but oh yeah, I forgot about this. If you examine this, you get a codex for 0G. But anyway, let's talk to Tali real quick.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's wrong? You sound a little down. You look down. What's wrong? Like I need this.
What's your problem?
Never mind. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
I just like the fact that you can just go like, oh man, what the heck, man? I don't want to deal with this. Teenagers being teenagers. Ugh. Good.
I don't have time to deal with your personal problems.
Don't worry. Like I said, it's nothing. I'll be there when you need me.
I should go.
Okay, I just wanted to do that just to be a dick to her, just to be funny. Although weirdly enough, you only really have to worry about being a dick to like the romance characters. If they're not romance, it doesn't affect them too badly if you're a dick. All it does is just changes dialogue and stuff like that. And really, I think there's only 1 or 2 major or slight decisions that affect like dialogue in later games. But for the most part, you could almost do whatever you want as long as it's, you know.
Oh,
I'm still gonna be a dick at the beginning though.
What's your problem?
Never mind. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Okay, now I'm sorry for being a douche.
I didn't mean to snap at you. What's wrong?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Because it is quiet. That's how you can sleep at night. What do you need, like noise to sleep? I like the silence. It's not so bad. I manage. It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Well, you're basically homesick. Oh, there you go. There's an actual option for that. You're homesick. Maybe that's the point. Stay focused, Tali. We need your hacking skills.
I need my crew to be in top form. I can't have you daydreaming about going home.
Don't worry, Shepard. I know what's at stake. If we don't stop Saren, I won't have a home to go back to. I'll be ready when you need me.
You better be ready. I don't think there's any new dialogue out of her right now.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms.
Okay.
Well,
Sorry,
in extreme cases of
didn't mean to do that.
population. Like what?
I want to know
I
more.
doubt I can tell you anything you don't already. All I know is the story of their
Okay.
origins. Like
Just
what?
making sure. In most cases, unless it's
See you later.
Unless it's Ashley or Kaiden if you're in trying to romance him, or Ashley in a romance, or the other character which we haven't unlocked yet. Basically their dialogue will be initiated as soon as you talk to them. But the other ones depends. Anyway, let's but yeah, you don't have to do much further past it. They'll just tell you, and then that's it. It kind of gets a bit more reformed in the later games, but.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like, so, yeah, exactly. It's like we're waiting, such as.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Well, yeah, like you follow in his footsteps and then you decide to bow out like a wuss. I can understand that. Really? Why?
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
But you could have been a Spectre? Huh. I could see that, I guess. No kidding, a Spectre.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Yeah, not a lot of people like me. I don't even like myself. I see, too bad. And typical.
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Act like a thief, or what is it? Use a thief to catch a thief, so use a psychopath to catch a psychopath? Not true, forget about it. Exactly.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
And that's, yeah, so you can see kind of Garrus's frustration in his storyline. Tally being homesick, Garrus and his frustration with the law and skirting the law to get what you need. And then Rex, well, there's just Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
What do you mean, Rex? Or, I mean, yes, we do. How? We haven't even done any of the major planets yet. Even though this is one of those things that can be unlocked if you do, like, 3 Uncharted missions, but whatever.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Well, when we say good, Rex, we mean in a case of his skills are good, not that he's an actual good person. But, well, wait, what a minute. You know Saren? How do you know Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
What's the term? Because you didn't ask? That type of thing? Fair enough, keep talking. That's my call, Beetleborg.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Well, like a true mercenary. Damn, Saren recruited you?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Well, I wonder how long ago this was. I didn't think Rex was a man to, like, check bodies for credits, though. I'm one of those people that's not really against people taking stuff from the dead, because, I mean, yeah, there might be some disrespect there, but they're dead, so, you know. Anyway, goodbye. What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
So you did, wow, that's a pretty big deal if a merc didn't even get the money just to get out of there. What about the cargo?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Maybe it's a different type of value, not something you'd find valuable, Rex. What about the ship itself?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Well, Volus don't look like they can really take care of themselves anyway. I don't even think there's ever a scene where you actually have to attack Volus. Usually it's bodyguards of Voluses, but when they actually encounter the Volus, they're like, I'll give up, leave me alone, or whatever, because they don't seem to be fine. I think it even talks in their codex, and I think they even say it too, that because of their size and stature, that they use their money and influence to get stuff, but they can't physically do most of the stuff that's required. So that's it, Rex?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So everyone died. Too bad you weren't there, Rex. I mean, I'm glad you're here, Rex. Probably got what he wanted and killed all of them to I think this is...
Are your people really...
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out.
I think I was just seeing if any of the style is changed.
What can you tell me about...
All I know...
Okay,
every
anyway.
Krogan is infected.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Rex? Shepard. Yeah, when you talk to the companions, if you do Paragon and Renegade choices, you'll never get points for any of that stuff. So really, when it comes to them, just answer however you really want to. And obviously, if you're talking to a romanceable character, obviously, try not to brush them off too much. I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember what the algorithm is for certain decisions that will eventually go, hey, you shouldn't talk to me like that. As far as I know, it's only in certain situations that actually it's when you're on the ship after you saved like her from being with the beacon, you have to respond kindly to her to get her interest. After that, it's a certain choices, but I tend to like do neutral to nice for the most part, just to hedge my bets. Anyway, how you doing, Ashley?
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Not for a personal chat. What about? Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not Alliance? Because they're aliens? What do you mean?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Now, if you're out of line, that pretty much ends the conversation, which is weird because it's usually the right side that ends the conversation, but it's because of how you react to her about that. So you're like, I can't confine them. My hands are tied. You don't trust aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Be careful about what you say, Ashley. Or sorry, we need allies. By mistreating our allies, mind your words.
I trust that's not insubordination, I hear.
No, sir. That's patriotism. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
How cynical? Not necessarily. Yeah, of course they will.
The Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
That's true in some sense, but I don't know if the bear thing really works. If you're looking at a true survival situation, like, fight or flight instincts, that type of thing, then yeah, you probably would stick something that's not you there. But you'd be surprised how many people treat an animal way better than an actual human are. So it's I don't think that analogy kind of works. I get what Ashley is saying, but I don't think it works the way she's saying it. But I don't know. But yeah, this is the thing about Ashley's storyline is that, I mean, we'll find out like her explanation of why she really strongly feels about this, and a lot of people do. This is one of those games because, even the main character, if you choose renegade options, you're almost racist towards aliens or speciesist or whatever you want to call it because of, first time interact with them, that type of thing. So it's all about like getting to know them. Give me a break. Why do you feel that?
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
So you're an army brat, pretty much. So, yeah, there's families like that. They'll just basically their whole family will go into service. Some will just do it for the, at least in my nation, some people do it just to get that like not free reign. What am I thinking of? Like if you join the army, you get like, you can get studies for college, and you get like, I don't know if they've completely paid. I think they like give you a credit for certain colleges or whatever. I don't know if it's still like that. That was years ago. I don't know if Army still gets the same funding or whatever. But the thing was to, it was to get people to join, and then they could leave afterwards. But then some people join because they like the stability of it or the structure or whatever. Then there's other countries where you basically are required to join, like Israel or whatever. You have to join, like when I forgot what age it is. It's like 18, 17 or something like that, and you have to do it for, I think, a year or two. I might be wrong. I don't live in Israel. I don't know all the details. There's a few nations like that. I think a couple in Europe do that as well. You're required to serve for a year or two, so everyone knows what it's like to be in the army. But anyway, sorry. Let's I like the reaction on the bottom. Just shut up. Probably because of our feelings on things. It's like, hey, you know what they say? You gotta earn your way through honey, not through vinegar. Anyway, your service?
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Certified. You deserve better. Just one rotation, stuck groundside, huh? Stuck groundside, huh?
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
No, sir.
Just messing with you. Let me see what our other
Doesn't sound
options
like
are.
No, sir. I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every
That's
rifleman...
odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
What's the neutral option have?
It doesn't.
Since these don't
I did
affect
get a
anything.
rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine
That's
a rifleman...
odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary.
Oh, it's just
Anyway,
wait. That's the same
that's
option
why I
for the
haven't
top
served with
option.
many aliens, Commander.
Huh. Okay, whatever. Anyway, military family?
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Oh, that takes to the next location if you ask her about her military service. I always forget, like, sometimes, like, which questions or answers will take it to the next step or whatever. Your dialogue here is slightly different depending on if you're Earthborn, colonist, or a spacer. If you're anything but a spacer, you don't have family. Like, either they died early or something like that. I think on colonists, I think they died young or something like that. Not to, like, alien attack or anything like that. I think they just died from, like, age or disease or something like that. In a spacer, there's actually a unique mission where you come across your mother, who's a admiral in the military, I think, or something like that. Yeah, that's but we'll get to that whenever we get to the origin story missions. So anyway, why do we get away from Earth? Serve the Alliance. If you say for action, you say like, what is it, putting 0 G's in heads or something like that, or force-fed bullets in the heads or something like that. Wouldn't you? To see space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Oh, then it resets back to this one. Okay, well, anyway. Gold breaking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Is it just me, or is Ashley really cute when she smiles? I don't know. I mean, you have to work with allies. Just shut up. No, we'll do honey with this one. I understand your feelings.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Ooh. Well, thanks. Good. Remember that. What about me?
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
I think you have to get that response to get the, like, everything else up to that point is whatever, but if we can get that response, that helps jump the relationship to the next step, you know. But anyway, how are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I think she just talks about Eden Prime.
No offense. I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able...
Yes. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been...
Yeah, that's the same. Okay.
Sir, I'll make
Bye,
sure
Ashley.
it doesn't happen again.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Yeah, we'll talk to her later. Yeah, this, like, I think this is when it first came out, and later on when people say, like, what characters they don't like, and a lot of people tend to say they don't like Ashley because of her alien, or her, like, racist attitude towards aliens. But the whole point of her story is, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty obvious that the point of her story is that she learns to, overcome that and work with aliens, because they can be just as good as comrades, and humans can be just as bad as the worst, Krogan, that type of thing. So, and I'm like, she has flaws. She's not just this perfect soldier badass. She's worried about humanity's, fate in the war, She's worried about humanity's, like, ties to space and all this other stuff. So it's, I mean, like I said, sometimes there's not good reasons for things, but you can see the examples and whatnot. So I don't know. I like Ashley. I never got that idea that I hate her because of that attitude. I thought the whole idea was that, yeah, maybe she starts out a little rough around the edges, but she learns to overcome that from just working with Tali, Rex, and Garrus. Mainly Tali and Garrus, if anything. So anyway, now that we've talked to our allies, let's go to the final geth incursion, which opens up after you do the other 4. So time to jump to Grissom mechanics. But yeah, I never understood the hate for Ashley. I mean, I get why people like characters like everyone else, because usually in games that involve like aliens or fantasy, people tend to like the people that aren't the human characters, because we've seen that before. So everyone's like, ooh, the elf character, the dwarf character, that type of thing. Same thing with this. Most people tend to like the alien characters more than the human characters. Then that's just how it is. If you see a human every day, but then you see like a walking, talking bird skeleton creature, you're like, oh, whoa. Well, that's cool. I want to get to know you better. But anyway, there's a rocky hidden asteroid here, so let's check it out. The rocky asteroid. Adrian! An asteroid composed of mixed metals and silicates. 54 kilometers. Rare elements surveyed. Scans of the asteroid field revealed a small deposit of polonium. Unfortunately, I don't remember what certain materials actually do or are used for. Like, just some that are actual and some, whatever. But, anyway. The planet we need to check out is Solacrum, which is funny. It's the kind of the moon facing from Audubon? Another gas giant, huh? These things are everywhere. Ooh, really? Ugh. Didn't see that coming. Saharux? Nitrogen atmosphere with sand. Oh, sorry. Going a little too quick there. A disassembler to robots? Interesting. Anyway, if we survey the place, light metal surveyed. While scanning this planet, you detected a large deposit of beryllium on a small nearby moon. Hey, Rin! The moon's out! I don't think... Actually, let me check my notes, see if there's not another... no, there's not a... Sorry, if you can hear me flipping some old pages. Old books there, boy. People don't do that anymore. Anyway, Benda. Man, that's dense. Ooh, only a mirror, huh? Anyway, medallion recovery. Scans of Benda uncovered an ancient Slayerian vessel. A small team was dispatched to search for valuables. The only item of value recovered was a League of One medallion. The one. The only. The League. Alright, anyway, time to go to Solchrome and deal with the last geth incursion. Warning, heat level 1 basically means if you step out of the thing, you'll cook to death eventually. Not immediately, it takes a little while, but, Krypton? Uh-oh. Superman can't be here. It'd be dangerous for him. Even though that's not really how that works. But anyway. Not in this case, anyway. Because it has to be from Kryptonite from Krypton. You know. Anyway, since we're dealing with geth, once again, go with the electronics duo, or whatever you want to call them. The Quarian and the Turian. Time to fall. Yeah, unfortunately it's the same animation every time, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Another rocky world similar to many from before. There are many like this thing. Love the space, or this is the starry sky that they have for it. I think my controller's like movement thing is a little wonky because sometimes it'll move forward without me doing anything. So oh well. Anywho, okay, so we've got a few places. I think most of them are already marked on the map actually. Yeah, the only things that seem to be not marked on maps are the materials. Like the deposits and stuff like that. Those seem to be the only things that aren't. On this one, it is a bunker, which means we do have to actually go into the base to do something with it. So that might be a good place to save. But unfortunately, when you go into it, it doesn't auto-save, so keep that in mind. Yeah, let's go get those deposits first. And earn our keep. As we try to destroy the geth, of course. I'll have to double-check my levels and everything like that, I think. I know I have to put some points into stuff, but yeah, I'll do that whenever we go into the bunker. I'll level my characters up a little bit. I have a bad habit in this game, like holding on to my levels for Shepard, depending on which run I'm playing. I almost thought about doing a run where I'd already played Shepard like what was it? 12 times, I think it is, to max out all his talking stats, and then have the game. The only problem is I'd have that. If I do new game plusing it, I would have had his levels already, so you wouldn't have seen me gain levels, so that would have been a bit obtuse. But oh well. All right, let's get some thorium. Oops. It's not even that hard, and I still messed up. Yeah, sometimes I'll just have a slip of the hand. Rare element surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium. You know, tip of the hat, wag of the finger, that type of situation. So. Alright, anyway, let's get the other rare material, which should be... Oh, about right. Give or take. Probably off, but that doesn't matter. General area it is. Yeah, the one thing I kind of hoped they would have done in the second game, like before the second game came out, I was kind of hoping that what they would have done for the second game is basically like polish this engine of exploring worlds and stuff like that and make it more like maybe more things to do in them, or condense it down a bit, or make the Mako more playable, stuff like that. But yeah, let's just say things were done differently. So, oh well. You know, you know, it's funny how I say I like the second game, yet I rag on it like a lot. But I think it's just because I'm in the mood, if that makes sense. Like you kind of have a theme or a mood, like when you're playing a certain game, so you might talk smack about another game in a franchise because you know you're not playing that at the time. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get some raining. Survey it up. Survey says. Rare elements surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of uranium. And that money is building up in experience. Woo woo. Except we still don't have like a ton of money, so oh well. Alright, let's head to the bunker since that's closer. And then we'll get the rest of the deposits and everything after we deal with the geth. Yeah. I always like sometimes like jumping off big when I first play the game, I always like trying to find big rock faces, jump on them, and use the boosters just to get like see how far I could get the Mako to fall and angles and stuff like that. It was pretty fun. But since I'm recording a game, I'm not going to do that because obviously I need to be a bit more focused. All right, let's we have to take out a Colossus, some rocket troopers, and let's see if I might do here. I'm trying to you have to be careful when I aim, just because of like I'm not I might not be sure of how the car is handling, because in this mode it doesn't really show you. So whoa. I might get out of the vehicle and take out the Colossus again. Maybe weaken him enough. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do too much damage to the car. Just wanted to take advantage of the maximum experience that you can get from, and it's only heat level 1, which means he's not doing. Yeah, see how I have less shields from before? Because yeah, he hit the vehicle a couple of times while I was standing behind it. So yeah, I need to level my guys so I'll be more effective against. So I need to save. Let's see, 3, 6, 8, and then 9 will be later. I just really need to save up, keep 6 points, so I can, because the last one we'll get from just, you know, hitting that 75% or whatever. So I just need to save keep 6 points. So only get, I might do damage in that and regeneration. Accuracy. So it might be better to get a, well, let me see. Yeah, let's get lift so we get one more ability. So do that. Oh yeah, I need to start putting points in add up so I can actually get a, like biotic cooldown. So yeah, just as long as I hold on to at least 6 points, so I'll be fine. So yeah, let's get advanced unity, and then we'll put a point in add up just to so it can reduce times. So okay, and then Garrus. You can get to Master Overload. Master First Aid. Oh yeah, we got as a... Oh yeah, we said we were going to get him to at least medium armor. So... What's Assault Training get you again? Weapon damage. Yeah, it's like... Why would Garrus ever go into melee combat and bash someone, you know? But you do it for the Adrenaline Burst. So, oh, I don't think I ever talked about Adrenaline Burst. That's a really cool ability. It basically means I can redo my talents immediately, which is really cool. That's one of the main reasons to get Assault Training is that. Yeah, I think... Yeah, let's go ahead and get Adrenaline Boost activated so we can, yeah, like I said, keep using his abilities. Oh yeah, let's master out that hacking. Alright. Let's see if I can actually do it on the Colossus. I might be wrong on that one. I just know you can do it to a lot of machines. Oh yeah, I need to remember to start getting decryption and everything up so I can, and hacking so I can, or electronics and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get electronics up so we can get to advanced whatever on that. Okay, let me let's start blasting the Colossus. Yeah, I want to see if that'll it should. I kept talking about how it should, but then I'm like, you know what? You know, sometimes you have to... Okay, let's... Oh, I can't use AI charging on her because it's charging. Boo! Anyway. Alright, oops. No, I didn't mean to use lift. Oh, warp's still going on, so... let's... Actually, would lift work? No, it's, like certain machines, kind of like the Geth Colossus, he's too big for stuff. I think I'd have to have lift almost maxed out or something like that to get that to work. I'm trying to see if I can wait till, like, not pull up my vest. Oh, I overheated. I'm waiting to see if I can wait for AI thing to recharge so I can see if that works. Let's see if that works. No. Okay. So it's, the Colossus is the only thing we can't hack. Gotcha. I think it was the Armitage I was thinking of, the one that's like right below it that we can hack. Oh, we even got more experience from that one, interestingly enough. Huh. Well, anyway, get back to the car. Time's of the essence. Okay. Let's go ahead and go inside this place. Take out the rest of the incursion, so... Yeah, sorry for misremembering certain things like that. Oh, we need to switch Garrus to... Wait. Doesn't Garrus have his, ooh, got all that from killing the, Geth. So, let me switch to Garrus. You should have your, combat sensor thing on, didn't you? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure why, it still says it's jammed, though. Interesting. Radar is about to be jammed. Okay, well. Anyway, oh, right, I need to set you guys here, so you guys just won't run into the, the base like that, so. Okay, we got some Geth stalkers there. Okay. Yeah, let's, oops. Let's get over like, oh, I forgot about the... That's right. These guys are kind of annoying, because... Are you guys still, Well... Okay. These guys are annoying because they, like, run all over the place. Oh, wait. This works on him. I know it does. Yes! Haha! Take that. Oh. Okay. Garrus, you got killed. Dang it. Alright, fine. Oh, I like how he just ends up like a lump on a log. And there's a sapper over there. Oh, there's a destroyer. Those guys are sons of bitches. I'll have to probably... I just have to be careful about when it comes to Unity and stuff like that, so... Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and use a heal, because Garrus is out, so... Yeah, I need you to... Yeah, he was like, for whatever reason, he was like, Yeah, let's hit him with a throw. Okay, the Stalker looks like he got unhacked. Yeah, that was one of the cool things about being able to hack those Stalkers, because they, oh boy, this game. Oh, if you can get like a Juggernaut or Destroyer, I know you can hack those guys. That would really help as well. So, and luckily, because Tally's, is roughly she's getting her abilities pretty quickly, so. Okay. Oh, holy cow! I forgot they could destroy. Crap. Shoot. I'm actually out of health. Okay, stasis you. I need to get out of here. No, out of there. Okay. Yeah, it took a few too many hits from that sniper, so... Oh yeah, see how they destroyed, like, the, environment there, so... I'll have to wait a second, so let me, Oh yeah, sometimes... It looks like sometimes Garrus's combat sensor, like, for some reason it's not letting me, like, lean over. Usually you can, Oops. Okay, where is everyone? So we got a Juggernaut there. Where's that destroyer? I thought he was... Nope, have to watch out about... Okay. Let's see. Let's get, over here. Come on. Oh! Okay, barrier. Okay, cool. I need to. I'm trying to get you to. Okay, good. Let's hack you so it can help us with the. Okay, need a heal. Yeah, see, this is the difference on. Oh, did he get destroyed by his allies? Oh well, it worked. Yeah, unfortunately, I keep getting smacked by like a sniper, which is the. I think it's like the stalker or whatever, the juggernaut. I wonder if I can get the juggernaut too. If I can do enough damage to him. I might. This is the only problem with not playing a soldier is I could, or infiltrator. I could use the sniper rifle to weaken that guy's armor outside of Tali and Garrus. So. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that so soon. For yeah, for things. Well, we'll just take it. Oh yeah, I'm not even using some of my abilities like overrun, not overrun. Yep. Like overkill. That's it. Oh well. Oh, do I have shield boost? Oh no. Where is that? Oh, shield boost. Yeah. Yeah, so they'll heal it faster. Yeah, see how quickly it goes if you do shield boost? Okay, what do we got? Where's my... Oh, my... Let me run on in here. Good thing you get a little bit of speed. Okay, we got a destroyer. Hack you. Oh, I guess he must have killed... They must have killed the other... that one guy running around, so... Okay, we'll kill you then. Yay! Yeah, that was harder, but it's not... Like I said, I was playing veteran, and obviously I'm not playing like a soldier class, so I don't have all that hardening, and I probably haven't been spending my points the best. But yeah, see how useful hacking is? As soon as you hack like a useful unit, like one of those stalkers or destroyer or something like that, they'll just start attacking each other, and that just helps on the harder difficulties. Like I said, I might not be the most efficient at it, but it works. As the last geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella? Oh, it's... Okay, warbling a mournful a cappella, so it's not together. It's supposed to be a cappella, so it's supposed to be one word. Anyway, worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. That's interesting. Why would they have a Quarian singing a song if the geth hate them so much? That's an interesting thing. Maybe it's one of those things you like self-hating, like to be the Buddha, you must kill the Buddha or something like that. So, anyway, let's see what else is around. Oh yeah, we don't need our guns out anymore. So, all right, get fast stick rounds. Oh yeah, probably what I should have done is equipped any rounds that deal with electronics and stuff like that instead of the toxic rounds. Although they did work, but you know, I should have swapped my rounds out. I could have been a bit more efficient on that, but oh well. Okay. I was just trying to pay attention because I didn't have enough Omni Gel to slap it with some if I messed up or something like that. So, geth terminal, huh? You discover a number of encrypted geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Whoa. Huh, that would be very helpful. I know a specific someone who could be used that for, yet Tali says nothing on this mission. By the way, this is an item for Tali's storyline. I don't think she ever straight up brings up the fact that she needs it. It's just one of those things that over the course of your journey, you could find something to give to her for her pilgrimage. For it. So, but I don't think she ever straight up says she needs it. You almost think you could consider this the pilgrimage helping us against Saren, except it doesn't actually help the flotilla. You know what I mean? But that's, yeah, that doing this mission actually helps Tali out on her storyline. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done the hold off to do any like major character quests after doing a lot of the story to see like if they actively tell me. Okay, that's done. Oh, by the way, you're gonna get used to this room because a lot of bunkers use this this art style. So, yep, reused assets to the rescue, 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 rescue. Also, the mission probably would have been easier if I'd maybe put all my points and everything instead of holding on to points. Did I gain another level via? No. Okay, I must have been missing a room here. All right, let's see what we got from doing that fight. Whoa, yeah, I gotta really buckle down and go over my equipment and everything like that. So anyway, let's get out of here. All right, we're not quite done with the play. Yep, we still get. Yeah, it's kind of almost not anticlimactic. It's almost like we're still doing plant stuff, even though you're done with even though we've already finished our main objective here. It's like, all right, let's go home. It's like, but Shepard, we need to still get minerals, and Shepard's like, fine, let's do it. And then they're like, yay. Yeah, I think I remember that the Geth Incursions one being one of the more difficult missions, just because of how many units they have and stuff like that. Over the course of the and also depending on when you do it. If you're playing on normal or casual mode, enemies don't level up with you, or not as much, so you could easily get to a point where you just overpower them. While the harder difficulties are always at your level, so they'll always be difficult because of their numbers or whatever. I'll admit this game does have some minor flaws with it when it comes to its combat system, like the cover system and stuff like that isn't always perfect. And sometimes you have to kind of what's the word? You kind of have to trick the opponents to either get away from, get a minute of respite or something like that, or tricking it. You know, if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's get this deposit here. Survey that. Tell me what it says. Surveyed to be. Alright, light metal surveyed. You've successfully surveyed a large deposit of magnesium. And got a bit more money for our honey. In this case, Ashley. Alright. 2 more. Probe, and that anomaly is an Asari probe, I believe, or something like that. Sorry. They keep talking about Asari. We've never had one in our group to ask a ton of questions about and learn about their society from one person. We'll probably never know. Oh well. We got every other. Actually, we don't have every other alien race. There's they talk that there's a ton of alien races, but they're usually the more famous ones, like the Hanar, the Elcor, the Volus, the Quarians, the Turians, the Krogan, the Solarians. Which I'm surprised. I think in the original game design, I think they considered a Solarian party member, but for whatever reason decided not to use one. I don't know all the details in the history of the game, like why they did some characters over others, or who they designed first. I think if I remember, though, I think Garrus was actually the first designed character, if I recall, out of the alien characters anyway. I'd have to look that up again, but I think I remember someone saying that he was one of the first designs. Maybe that's why Garrus is on the box art and everything like that. I mean, he does look different, so obviously you want to have, if you're going to do a space game, you want to have one of the alien characters being on the front to kind of represent, oh, this is a science fiction game with, alien species and all this other stuff. Yeah, I've already talked about how, the people who were promoted the most in this game were Ashley and Garrus. Everyone else, not so much so. But you can't really put yeah, they never do that in later games, but so you can't put everyone on the box art, You have to choose a couple of people, you want your main character, whoever it is. In this case it was Male Shep at the time. And then people became very popular, were very big fans of Fem Shep because of Jennifer Hale. And then they officially gave her canon look. I think it was, when was it? It was either by the time, I think it was by Mass Effect 3 is when they finally did a canon Fem Shep, because although you could consider the Fem Shep that you start out with canon, but they didn't really canonize what she looked like until the 3rd game, when they did the whole red hair, ginger Shep is what Fem Shep's canon look is supposed to be. Obviously your Shep comes in all shapes and sizes, but for either material or promotional material or ads and stuff like that, you have to choose someone to as the one you want to promote. Matriarch's writings recovered. There were several artifacts stored here, all worthless except for one of Matriarch Delinga's writings. Whether it was uncovered at the dig site or somewhere else is unclear. And of course, Male Shepard is based off of a certain astronaut, especially with the same last name, I believe. At least I believe that's what they said. They said his design was supposed to be what they can, based off his looks or something like that. But anyway, let's go back to the Normandy. We're done with the geth incursions, so that's one to go. So, or that's one UNC mission, many more to go. But I think I might do a little bit more like what's the word? Planet hopping or whatever, just to fill out the rest of the episode. But I think after this, we'll kind of take a break from surveying planets and everything.
From Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
All right. Yep, and we get recognition for our good deeds. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to. Yeah, that's just all he says. Is basically thanks for doing our job for us, because you're a. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to. You don't have to do this. I think it's the next time you talk to Tali, whenever that is. But now we can give her the. We can give her that geth data, or she brings it up. I don't think she ever brings it up to you. I think you have to actually actively talk to her about the data. I could have swore, though, if you bring her on the mission that she mentions the data when you extract it from the machine, like she was supposed to say something, but maybe I misremembered that. There are like little details and things I've forgotten over the years. Anyway. Alright. Let me before we talk to Tali, though, let me be a supreme dick again to her. So just this actually if you let me go and save it real quick. Yeah, unfortunately, they keep adding saves every time, the save number every time you save it, if it's on the same file. So
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Really, again with this lady? Don't waste my time.
Make it quick.
You know the data you took from those geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
What? You want a copy, but that's like Alliance data or whatever, so aliens can't have it. I understand for your pilgrimage. Forget about it.
I can't pass out classified information.
Please. You don't understand what this could mean to my people. Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
By wiping out the geth and encrypt data, can't take the rest. Then you'll leave us. I don't want Tali to leave. Actually, I really like Tali. I don't want her to leave.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
To kill the geth, it's encrypted. Nah, I can't take the risk. Sugar.
Until our cryptologists decipher that data, it stays with the Alliance. After that, you can make an official appeal for access to the files.
Right. I'm sure the Alliance will have no problem turning it over to my people. Governments are always eager to work with the migrant fleet. You're looking out for your own people. I understand that. I just wish it wasn't at my people's expense.
Was that sass I'm hearing? I'm not hearing sass. Sorry, I don't have a choice. I follow my orders. Do we have a problem?
Is this going to cause trouble later on?
Don't worry. I'll still do everything I can to help you stop Saren. But as soon as this mission's over, I must resume my pilgrimage.
Yeah, and you actually get... Okay, so I said earlier that you don't really get renegade from, like, answers. That's one of the few times you get renegade answers from companions, when you don't give her... Well, actually, I don't know if it's not giving her the thing, period. But it is some of the... I forgot which answer. I'll have to look it up and see which answer it is specifically. It's not a big deal that you don't give it to her, because she doesn't, like... It's nothing crazy, like she betrays the team or whatever. Though in the second game, she makes mention of you giving her that data. But that's pretty much it, I think. I mean, other than... And you still get experience for doing the thing about giving her the... did the thing... I loaded the game, it didn't load properly, so it didn't load all the... what's the word? It didn't load all the assets. Let's try this again, game. Aw, man. Game? Why you do this to me while I'm recording? It's not cool, man. Alright, fine. Let's load it from the quick... When we jump back onto the Normandy, it gives us the... it'll load us up normally. Yeah, unfortunately, this game has a few issues when it comes to loading assets. Like, sometimes it won't load the game properly. So now I have to go all the way back down the elevator and be nice to Tali. I mean, I don't have to be. And it's only one point of renegade by doing that. So I said, interesting enough, like Tali was actually considered for a love interest in this game. The main, well, other than there already being a couple love interests already, I think one of the weird reasons they said is because she looked too alien, like the way her legs are designed, they make her look like a chicken. And I think some designers said it's because no one would like a chicken girl or something similar to that. I'll have to look it up again. It was like a weird line of dialogue, and I'm like, you don't know the internet, do you? Or people, like, they'll fall for anything with a female voice, really. But yeah, that's the reason why she's not a love interest in this game. So, oh well. I was actually kind of surprised too, but I assumed her character kind of reminded me of Mission from Star Trek: The Old Republic. Same thing. She was like a young kid taken under, maybe not your wing or say, but she'd get wrapped up in all of it, and you're kind of like, well, obviously the Wookiee was the big brother, but you know what I mean. You kind of look out for her as this young person that's kind of wrapped up in your adventure, and you just help her along her way. So that's how I saw Tali, at least in this game anyway. Same kind of concept. She seems young. I don't know what I forgot what her actual age is, but
Shepard,
she seems to be, like, her mentality and attitude kind of represents like a young adult teenager. Like that's what the kind of the vibe I got from her character, but I could be wrong. But don't waste my time, Tali.
Make it quick.
You know the data you took from those geth control nodes. The information you uploaded.
We're gonna still be a dick
control?
for now until we say yes. Okay.
Those files have information that could be vital to our
leave
efforts
us.
to understand.
If I give you this,
Not right away. I'll stay with you as
Kill the
long as
geth.
it takes to stop
you
Saren.
think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
All right. Can't do that. Okay. All right.
Go ahead. Make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his geth armies are defeated.
Good, that's enough. Don't forget it.
I'll be counting on you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, but giving her you get a Paragon point, so oh well. Like I said, I can't be mean to Tali. I just can't. Even on Renegade playthroughs, I'm usually not mean to her. So anyway, yeah, we get an experience and a level up for doing that. Yay, for being nice to Tali. I mean, like I said, she never gets, like, I don't know, maybe that was the direction of the voice actor, but she never gets super pissed at you, which is kind of odd. You think she would get, with, like, what's going on, and you think she'd get a bit more mad about that, like, being, a teenager or young adult, like, type of mentality. You think she'd be a bit more, but she's pretty calm of her emotions, despite, like, everything, so it's kind of impressive, really. If you did that to a lot of other characters, they'd probably be super pissed, but, anyway. Oh, I just realized how much time we've got left, so, I almost thought about, like, maybe calling it early or something like that, so. Yeah, we'll go and call it here. That's a good stopping point anyway, doing the incursions, talking to all the companions and stuff like that, so. But yeah, I think we'll take a break.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
Oh, right, I had to reload.
We just received your report. Looks like this geth. We're increasing patrol.
Yeah, I forgot I had to reload, so I had to read that dialogue again or whatever, so. All right, yeah, we've had a few episodes of doing space travel, and I think that was a good one to do from that. So in the next episode of Mass Effect, we'll take on one of the 3 planets and check out the system. Obviously we'll do the mining for the system that one of those planets is in, and go from there. So what do I do next? Will I go find the archaeologist? Will I go to the planet of corporations, or will I deal with the colony on Pharos? Find out next time in the next episode of Mass Effect. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.